Hello folks, welcome back to our Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII. I am Fuzzfinger and today we continue on with Cosmo Canyon and we will soon be entering a new area. At this point you will have to have Red 13 in your party, and if you haven't been using him, he might be a little bit underleveled. He's level 27 for me, which is a little bit lower than Cloud and Barrett. We're going to start off by purchasing a new weapon for him, since we will have quite a few fights to do. And we'll give him a silver armlet. I don't think we're going to need these, so I'm not going to bother with them. Right then, it's time for some materia. Restore all. Always a good one to go for. Along with enemy skill, of course. And ice. Yeah, we'll go for ice all. Do we need anything else on Cloud? That is the question. We'll go for... what was that? Goodness me. We'll go for steel. HP plus, which we're going to put on every character since it's useful enough. And we'll go for the long range materia. Same sort of thing for Red 13. We'll stick a thingamajig on him, along with another oh no, we'll give the enemy skill to Barrett since he will have a higher magic stat, being a higher level and whatnot. We do need to give him some more damaging abilities though, don't we? So how about Bolt? Always a useful thing to do. Right then, so we'll give Barrett the enemy skill. We'll also give Red 13 manipulate. I don't think we need to manipulate anybody, but still, you never know. We've got some MP pluses in case we want to use those. At the moment, I've got to be honest, we don't. So we'll just stick some random stuff in here in order to level it up. To be honest, Barrett's probably going to just be using the enemy skill, so we'll give him some of the MP plus materials as well. And with that done, I think we are ready to move on. There is an enemy skill we can learn in this cave that we're about to visit, but it's a little bit tricky to get, and I'll explain why if we come across it. Oh, come on, Cloud. You have to run right to the edge of the precipice there in order to keep moving across. Yep, we're all ready. Now there's a couple of puzzles and traps in this next area, but nothing I hope we can't handle. Yeah, probably a good idea we do go first. Okay, so we'll start by descending this quite long path downwards. And this is the G cave. There's a lot of enemies here that like to cause death or death abilities. One of the first things I would advise you do is something I've already done, is stick a Mega Elixir at the top there. You should have one from earlier on in the game as long as you haven't used it. And don't use it until I say, but there's a little trick that I like to save it for. All the way down we go. And into the first main area. Right, up here we have the we have a materia. So I just want to try and get my bearings a bit here. Of course, we have got random encounters. We can break it open. I'll just show you what happens. You get a random enemy encounter. Okay. I'm not sure if these are the dudes that give us the enemy skill, but I'm about to find out. Yes. I think Death Sentence is an enemy skill. The reason why this is tricky is you have to kill them before you die, since a character that dies will not inherit the enemy skill. we've got 56 seconds, which is actually plenty of time really to finish this fight. And we'll aqualung these to hopefully finish them off. There we go. Aqualung is a powerful spell. If you do have the beta enemy skill, then that is also quite potent. Although that one is a little bit harder to get. Nothing else to really do in that cave. What have we got here? Ah, just more stuff to kill. Marvellous. If I didn't already have the enemy skill, which I did, then I'd certainly have got it at that point. The reason why I am breaking all of the rocks open is that one actually leads to a secret area. But only one. Which is a little bit annoying. Let's try this one. Yes, there it is. Okay, well it's not actually a secret area, it's the area we need to be heading to. So before we do that, I'm just going to double check there's nothing down here. Right then, one aqualung should kill all of these. So long as you did the levelling trick that I showed you earlier, then none of these battles should really pose a problem, to be completely honest with you. If you didn't level your characters up a little bit earlier, then you might want to do so now. And I'm pretty sure this is a completely optional fight. But hey, the XP never hurts. Skewer does a whole 22 damage, which is a load of crap. Especially since my characters are, all apart from their 13, having over 2,000 hit points. Some of the mobs in this game are, in my opinion, severely undertuned. Just double checking there's nothing secret in there to collect. I don't think there's any items in this first part. Right then, okay. Now you can see this liquid on the floor, you have to walk across this. If you don't believe me, try running across it and see what happens. But head down this left path in order to grab the added effect materia. If you don't enter battle, that is. Pow, 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 pow. I love aqualung. It's a really useful spell for the early part of the game. Right, added effect is a useful ability, to be honest. Basically, if you link it with an element in your materia, then it adds that element as a nothing there as an effect, and you can add all sorts of things, so it is really useful. Right then, I'm just going to double check if we can finish these off with match or magic, since it costs a lot less magic points to use. Although it looks like we're going to have to go through a few death sentences first. Well, it didn't kill them. So I think I'm just going to stick to Aqualung from this point on. And yet Cloud does 500 damage with his new weapon. Oh, we levelled up the cure materia. Does that mean we've got regen? Let me just check that. Yes, we do. That has its uses. Yeah, that was okay. Basically, if you run across it, you slide everywhere. Okay, so there's a couple of chests we can grab, one of which is here. And that has a new weapon in for XIII, if you are using him. Finish these off quickly this time. I don't know why I cast manipulate on them. Hopefully this will finish them. Yeah. The only problem with Aqualung and with Beta really is it uses quite a bit of MP. Ah! We got a new limit break. And we will certainly be setting that. Meteor Rain is a pretty awesome AoE limit. And the battles are coming in thick and fast here, there's no doubt about that. Right, anyway, there's a few tunnels here, as you can see, in this area. Most of them are optional. The second tunnel is the only tunnel that you have to go through. Ether. That's pretty rubbish, but what are you going to do? Oh, come on. This is getting annoying now. Still, at least we're getting experience, and we've got a new limit break, and we have levelled up our cure materia, so you can't complain, to be honest. Right, let's see if we can get a little bit further now. Yes, let's indeed. Ah, right, here's the 5 tunnels I was talking about. You only need to go through number 2. Number 4 has a boss encounter, but I think there's an item on the other side, so we are going to do it. Let's just finish this group off quickly. I think we're just going to throw a couple of ethers around here, actually. Cloud and Barrett are kind of running out of magic points. Where are our ethers? There they are. Go on, Barrett, you can have 2. So this is optional. Can we laser this guy? Remember, laser halves their hit points. And the answer to that is... yes, we can. Let's see what Aqualung does to this guy. It kills it. Wonderful. You don't actually get much from killing it, but a little bit further up there is a chest with an X potion. Seem to have missed a chest, in fact. I'm just going to start running from these battles because they're actually starting to annoy me a bit now. although they actually all got their attacks in, so he probably would have been better off just casting Aqualung. Okay, there's nothing through there. But this path number 2 is the only path you have to take. So once again we'll go for the trick of lasering, since it uses nothing really in the way of mana, but does quite a bit of damage on its first use on these guys. Let's see if we get anything special this time. I doubt it. Nope, absolutely sod all. Ah, right, that's how we access this chest. Oh. Let's just attack this thing to death, shall we? See how long it takes to kill it. Probably do with casting White Wind. Beautiful healing spell is White Wind. If you haven't got it, then I definitely recommend you get it. Just make sure you have the Manipulate spell. Oh, come on, how do I jump down? Maybe I can't. Oh, there we go. You have to actually run to the right. Okay, what have we got? Superb. No, don't defend you. Oh, goodness me. Look at that. Wonderful healing spell. Right then, let's Aqualung these to death. This should kill every one of them. How much do we get for our trouble? A fairy ring. Let's see what that does. Protects against poison and darkness. That's probably not a bad thing. I'm just going to give him the star pendant at the moment, seeing as how he does keep getting poisoned. Right, there's nothing up there. So yeah, we're now into battle against one of these creatures which are known as Striders. Wow, need to use some ethers again, unfortunately. Still, those things are quite easy to kill. Oh, you're joking me. That was only one of them, that's okay. Right, it would be nice to actually progress a bit further if we can. The enemy encounters are coming thick and fast at the moment though, which is annoying since they have pretty much bugger all in the way of loot and experience. And we seem to be missing the chest. Okay, we've got a boss fight coming up. And this is where we can use our Megalixia cheat that I mentioned earlier. Now, this boss has about 5,500 hit points. Although if you cast a Megalixia on it, you kill it instantly. Although I'm just going to try actually casting an X potion, since we have 3 of those, a little less valuable. It might actually do the same trick. Basically, any kind of life spells, heal spells, cure, things like that will damage it. And since X potion heals you for your entire health, I'm kind of hoping it will kill this guy. But we're about to find out. Yes, it does. You don't need to waste your Mega Elixir. That is probably the quickest and easiest battle in the game. If you don't want to use that trick for whatever reason, you think it's cheating, then just be careful of the little fire ads it has. It can regenerate them and they can be a bit of a pain. The Wiser Staff. And now the reason for coming into this cave was not just the gravity materia, but the bit of story we're about to learn about Red 13's father and his true purpose. So Red 13's father was actually a hero. Ah. And wow, the music actually sounds a little bit bugged here, doesn't it? Man, this is annoying. But it looks like Red 13's going to be joining us for the rest of our journey. Come on, get through it. This music is annoying. Bang, boom. Yes, come on, let's just get to the dialogue now. I want to get rid of this stupid music. Ah, it stops. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so Red 13's dead father is crying. I guess his spirit lives on. Well, that was a nice little ending to the story, wasn't it? And that's Red 13's backstory pretty much complete as well, I might add. Oh wow, man, that was buggy. I had to stop recording then for a moment. I don't know what was going on then, but with the music going buggy and everything, the whole game just froze. I thought I was going to have to start the whole bloody thing again from the last save point, but fortunately, after I stopped recording, it all came back to normal, which is a good thing. So it kind of looks like Red 13's not with us, but he will be. Although the first thing we need to do before we start leaving is find the construction guy who offered to fix our buggy for us. And you want to insist on paying him if you want to get the little secret thing. Okay, and he mentioned something about the inn, and only if you've done this does the next section work. There you go, an elixir. So make sure you pay your 1,000 gil if you want that, and you should do really, since it's a pretty good item. And when you're ready, just leave town and Red 13 will come running back to you. And that's it, we are completely and utterly done in Cosmo Canyon. What I am going to do is just throw Red 13 back into the party to remove his materia once more. We can just go remove all. It's the easiest thing. And then we'll get rid of him and bring Yuffie back in for now. And we can start heading to our next destination, which is basically north. Back on the world map, so we do once again, of course, have some random enemy encounters. But as you can tell, they are fairly easy, nothing too challenging at all. Oh, Barrett leveled up. Here we go. This is Nibelheim, and this is where we will be visiting in our next video. So until then, thank you very much for joining me. I've been Fuzzfinger. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.